Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. This is a motor from a Bosch washing machine. It's from a WAE 24167 UK/47. It's a 2015 model machine. There was a problem with the machine in that the motor didn't go round and it was showing an error code. That's on the spin lights. The top, middle and bottom spin lights were flashing continuously. Okay, so here's how the error code presents itself. Top, middle and bottom lights are flashing continuously. It's a motor fault code. I changed the brushes on this, so it's got new brushes. Didn't do anything after I reset the code. You'll see that in another video. So I've taken out the motor, see what's wrong with it and try and do some tests on it. This is a UM motor. I think that's maybe universal motor, but UM, I don't know, motor for washing machine. It's in Chinese. I presume this is made in Chinese, which means Bosch has decided to go to China for its stuff. But what's useful about this is it has a pin out on it. So if we can get in a bit closer there. 2 and 3 are the tacho, I think. 4 and 5. And 6 and 7. 6 and 7, I don't know actually. It's quite interesting this. I don't know if 2 and 3 and 6 and 7 are the tacho or the field windings, but the M and this thing here I think is a heat thermal cutout device, a heat thermal fuse. So let's get testing. Got some other motors on the bench as well. I think I need to take the brushes out to do this properly. So I'll just need to disconnect them actually, don't need to take them out. So just pop off these connectors. And this one on the other side. And then we'll get testing with the multimeter. So let's prop that up. It's just a simple continuity test. This one doesn't make any noise, so you've got to keep an eye on the numbers. 1 means no continuity, and anything else means there's continuity, and that's all I'm interested in. So the 2 middle ones should be brushes. That's one brush. Let's just check it on the other brush. No, obviously. And yeah, so they're both going to the brushes. That means I think that the thermal cutout is okay. Next test. We're getting continuity there, and we're getting continuity. Are we? Yeah, so the tacho and the field winding have continuity. As far as I'm concerned, this motor should work. The last test I can do is to touch the earth terminal or any part of the casing. If you do it like this. I just want to check that none of these windings or brushes are going to earth. And then I'll put the brushes, connect the brushes again. On both sides. And what I'll do is I'll check across the brushes to see if we've got continuity across the brushes. I can realize now I'm blocking that probably, but you can hear what I'm saying, so. Yeah, no, we're not getting continuity across the brushes there, so that's possibly an issue. Okay. These are new brushes, so they may not have bedded in. That could be something. Let's try again. Yeah, I'm not getting a reading at that point, so let's try it across the brushes this way. No, I'm not getting anything there either. Okay, so this looks like a motor fault. I have taken the PCB out and it doesn't seem to have any issues on it. Fault on the brushes should be easy to fix unless it is within the armature in the center. It could be burnt out. So let's take these off again, these little tabs. Let's just try if we've got anything from here to here. No. Yeah, it's hard to know. Okay, what I can try then is give that a spin, hold these here on the brushes. If I can do this with one hand. Okay. wouldn't expect to get nothing there. So let's see, especially when I'm rotating it, at least some of the windings should be going. Okay. Can we see in here? I could give that a clean. That's something I could do. Like, it's not clicking, so maybe it's worth cleaning that commutator bar, seeing if that comes up with anything. How am I going to do that? Well, I think the best way to do it is to take the motor apart carefully and just give it a clean with some sandpaper. 4 bolts. And then this end should come off carefully. Should really take the brushes out, but we'll definitely need to take them out for reassembly. Yeah, I think the encoder ring on the end there needs the brushes to be out to get it out properly. So I've already disconnected them, so we'll just push that in, pop that up, pull that out. There's a brush. Once again, push it in, pull it back, lift it up, and out it comes. And then that should just slide out like it does. It doesn't look to be burnt out. Let's leave that as it is because there's connectors inside that and I don't want to touch. Okay, so I've got a little strip of carborundum paper or carbide paper. There is a bit of kind of charring on that. But it should be carbon, so it shouldn't matter. But it brings it up pretty shiny. You could do this on a lathe as well, but given that none of the little teeth have popped out and it doesn't seem to be rough, you know that it's so badly damaged, a little skim of this should do it. You could do this with a file as well, I suppose. You don't want to take off too much. Just trying to tidy it up. So that's what it looks like there. Pretty good. I just want to give it a bit of a shine up with some completely worn out, I don't know what this one is, silicon carbide. Okay, a bit of a wipe with the cloth. And put it back together again. Hopefully we get some continuity when we do that. Right. I'm gonna blow it out with an airline first because it's grim. So a blast with the airline has tidied it out a lot. Let's get this back together. Should I put new brushes in it, I wonder? Okay, that's in tight. Get this top on. Oh, nearly forgot this little washer. It's a little wobbly washer. Okay, we're back together. Now, what can we do? Brushes back in, see how it performs. Let's do it like that. So, that way, see if it performs rather than how it performs. Okay. And over on this side. Okay, any good? Let's find out. Ooh, we're getting a reading. Resistance seems to flash about when we're moving the thing, so that's good. Cleaning the commutator bar might be the answer we're looking for. See that resistance there? Yeah, we're getting continuity across the brushes now. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Right, I'm going to bung this back in the machine that it came from. Okay, so I've got the machine back together and I have a feeling it's going to do an error light flash again. Yeah, because you have to clear this down. So put it to 6 o'clock. Then you hold the spin button. Turn the light to 7 o'clock. Keep holding it for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Let go of the button. Turn this off. And then if I put it back down here, it should go to normal. Can I do any higher spins? I'd like to hear it on the loudest spin. Get that motor, get that motor going, and hopefully there'll be no error code. Let's fire it up. I don't know if I've turned on the water now. Oh, there's the water coming in. Haven't put any laundry in it, silly me. So water's coming in. Hopefully, shortly, the drum will turn. The only thing I didn't do, and I'm kind of cursing myself now for this, is to test the motor on the Variac. I could have just done a bench test with the motor to see if it works, but I didn't. I hope it will. Anytime now, that water should stop. It's taking on quite a bit of water. Hey, it's turning. Excellent. That's a success. Right, I'll come back when it's spinning and see what it sounds like. It's peculiar. It's gone onto the rinse cycle and it's filled up and now it's draining out, and I can hear a solenoid clicking inside and it's not turning over. So after it was working, I don't know if it's something's just croaked again in there. So that's the noise of the pump going dry. It should take on more water for another rinse, or else just move straight to spin. It's a 15-minute wash, so I expect it would do another rinse, but I also expect it would agitate through that rinse. It should be spinning now, you know. So something's not quite right here. We're not there yet. It's on its second rinse. You should be able to hear a clunk clunk. That's the noise. That should be taking the motor over, and it isn't. So let's pause it, turn it off, turn it to drain, see if it'll drain out. Spin, yeah, it's pumping out there. I just want to get to the end of this. I don't want to waste my time. The water's coming out pretty clean. There's some snots in it, so I might do a surface wash on it if I get it going again, but for now think I'll come back to it tomorrow. I'll have to have another look at that motor. It might just be a case of running it on the bench for a while at speed to bed the brushes in. So I've got the Variac set up here and I've got the motor just hot wired. I'm going to bring up the voltage now, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 volts. Nothing doing on... Whoa, there's nothing doing on that motor. Okay, we're back to the drawing board. So it's all very strange. I've done all the tests again with the multimeter in situ. We're getting continuity across the brushes. We're getting continuity across the brushes here at the spade connectors. We're getting continuity across the armature. But when I put it all together, it ain't working. It won't go hot wired on the Variac. It obviously won't run through the machine. It was running, so I'm going to take it out again and try again. Stay tuned. Any questions or comments or ideas, leave them below. Thanks for watching. See you later.